What is it? It's yours.
Gracias. Espera.
Good morning, you absolutely cracking humans. We are here at stage 8. We're standing out in front of all the buses. We're at an intersection at the moment. We've got buses that way, buses that way, we've got buses everywhere. And there are humans everywhere. We've got Trek over here, and they've got about 1,000 people queued up outside to try and catch a glimpse of Alberto Contador. So we went to the BMC bus, we tried to catch up with TJ, just to see when he's going to take the red jersey off of Chris Froome, but we were vehemently told that he does not do any fun media stuff. He only does race, what do you call it?
Race media.
Yeah, just race media stuff, so not interested.
In my head, I've just kind of prepared for the worst, so, you know, so far so good. Unfortunately, we've lost like 4 guys already on our team, but no, I'm enjoying it. It's like a big circus, man. You're just kind of part of the act, so
Yeah,
it's cool.
I watched your videos, you know, crazy rides.
Yeah.
Are you gonna do the Indy Pack next year?
And I really want to do that. It's just, it's really unfortunate where it falls in the year. It's like March or April or something, isn't it?
Would you do it?
I'd love to do it, yeah. That's definitely on the bucket list of rides, for sure. It's got like, it's got everything. It's epic and, you know, it's in Australian outback. It's cool.
We're going to head back to the car. Hannah's not well. She's really not well at the moment. She's been intermittently throwing up since Morocco, and she's not feeling great at all. So we're going to head back to the car now and just reassess what we're going to do today. We're sitting here waiting at the service station to get some fuel. These bloody buses, man, it takes a long time to fill them up. The police, just police van after police van has rocked up behind us. There's like guys with machine guns and everything. They're really nice people, but it's quite an intimidating little experience. Feed cars are lined up as far as the eye can see, really, and it is hot, man. We're out in the middle of the desert, basically. You know, really with the Spanish countryside, it could be country Australia. Like, I feel as though there's nothing particularly different about it. There's nothing Spanish looking about the countryside. But it feels very similar to home. That's the life. He's got the right idea. You've got a tough job.
I'm working now.
I like this guy. You're a man of my own heart. Keep it real, brother. Okay, so you've got a rider in the break?
Yes,
Okay.
Surge.
Surge?
Yep.
Okay, and are we gonna feed him anything special?
Oh,
we're gonna
for
give him
sure.
Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we are, but he doesn't drink it, so I can probably take it out.
How many years have you been doing this?
It's my 4th year.
4th year? Yeah. So you're a seasoned veteran. And what about this gentleman?
Yeah, let's go to him.
How long have you been doing it?
21 years.
21 years.
I'm 21 years in this really hot summer.
I know. That's unreal.
For a day like today, we have 33 degrees. We make like, I think, about 200 bottles.
200?
200. So we have the extra points where we can feed the guys with extra drinks, with some extra gels to eat. just to have some liquids, because if it's extremely warm it's already more difficult to digest. And so what we do here, we feed and the riders and we feed and the cars with extra drinks. So everything we have here is just like a backup, and for the riders and for the cars.
Serge is of the
Healthy stuff?
healthy rider type,
Yeah.
so he's getting banana gels
Okay.
and
Banana
coconut
gels.
bars. It's his favorite.
Okay. And where are you from? Are you a former rider or?
No, I am a physio from South Africa.
Okay. Awesome.
We put the socks with the ice groups in.
So that is a stocking.
Yeah, and we put that in. So the riders, when they take the musette, they push it in the neck,
Yeah.
and maybe maybe maximum 10 kilometers with that ice, but
Cools them
it's
down.
okay. Yeah, they like it.
That is
they like
absolute genius. Is this your idea?
it. No, no. But I heard it 20 years before, so that's wrong. That's the socks of the wives.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
Are they your stockings?
All the group team has to give it to us.
The cups are in now.
Oh, this-
So they miss it.
She has to keep
They
buying
miss it, but they
stockings.
don't know it.
No, normally no. The racer drink a lot. That means that we make a lot of water,
Yep.
ice, cold water, and it's okay now. It's quite good. Yeah.
Any vodka?
No, sometimes warm,
Yeah.
sometimes risky, but not vodka.
You got some water with electrolyte,
Okay.
and here some water with sugars.
So when you say sugars, what do you mean? Just sugar?
No,
Table sugar?
different type of sugars. Some, let's say, 3 or 4 types of sugars.
Okay.
Different way to be absorbed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find they don't want to eat and drink on a hot day like today?
I think they eat less, that's for sure. They eat less. That's why we have a lot of like liquid food, and liquid food is always easier to digest on an extreme hot day like we have today.
Yeah.
I'm the only one who's alone feeding all our riders. Everyone else has got 2.
How did you get lobbed doing this on your own?
Because unfortunately we've had some very bad luck in the start of this Vuelta, and we've already lost 4 riders to sickness and to crashes.
Wow.
So they only got 5 left.
Okay.
He's
Funny.
better English.
Everyone worries about their English. It's like, whatever.
I had a different life before this one, a completely different life, and then one day I decided just to work in cycling because my brother was a former rider, and like that's the way we get into cycling, and so that's the reason I'm here now, because we just like to do it. That's
Awesome. And with one of the best teams.
it. Also,
Life's good.
life is good.
I might have to take one.
Then you have to cycle.
I don't want to. Do you love it?
Yeah, I tell you, when we win this week the stage,
Yeah.
for that I do it.
Yeah.
Only for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's nice then.
Have you always done this job, or have you been a rider?
Yeah, I was before a rider, but like not professional rider. So
Okay.
so long time, yeah. It's more than 30 years.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
How did you get into this job?
A friend of mine.
Yeah.
He said, I think it's something for you. It's really fun.
Okay.
It's the reason why we are.
Is it really fun?
Not always. Today, yes. Look,
Yeah, beautiful.
nice weather.
Yeah.
It's not a problem.
Yeah.
But if it's raining, it's
Yeah.
really less fun.
Yeah.
You've confessed all you had to do. You've possessed out of fear that they never had to lose.
Really good people. Like all these crew, everyone I talk to, very friendly, and that's how it should be. I'll give these spectators absolute credit. It is 35 degrees out there. There are thousands of them, and they're all walking up to the top of the mountain. So it's probably a 4-kilometre walk,
Carrying chili bin.
carrying wheelie bins and chili bins and eskies, children, old people. I want to get everyone on the back of my car and just give them a lift.
Keep going. Keep going. We'll just give you a push.
It is so steep right now, like so steep. I actually cannot believe the poor buggers have got to come up this climb. Have a look at this. Have a look at these riders.
¡Vamos, jefe! ¡Te quiero a 20, jefe! ¡Hostia, si me suelto! ¡Eh! ¡Oh my god!
It's too hot.
Hey?
It's way too hot.
It's way too hot. Where are you from?
I'm from California. I'm not used to the humidity.
Oh, okay.
Not that that's an excuse, but sorry.
What about how steep it is?
It's way too steep for me.
It's way too steep.
Yeah, I'm not a climber, so. No, I'm visiting family, so I'm also not riding my own bike.
Oh, right.
So that's another factor. Okay. I have a lot of excuses.
Yeah, you've got a lot of, I'm listening to it.
Like a true sprinter.
Nice one.
Yeah, no worries, man.
Yes. Ah, that's amazing. Good meeting here, mate, guys.
So where are you from?
I'm from Moreira, just about 100 kilometers away from here.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you follow the Cycling Maven channel?
Yes, I do. Obviously, who doesn't?
Mate, I can now that I'm walking back up the hill, I can now see why people were walking their bikes. It is probably the steepest road I've ever seen.
Yes. Awesome.
How are you?
Mate.
Nice to meet you.
Good to meet you, mate.
Ellie, nice to meet you. Jamie.
So where are you guys from?
From Brisbane originally, but in London at the moment.
Okay, you're living in London?
Yeah.
So you came over specifically for this?
Yeah, for the weekend, yeah. Over
Okay.
for the weekend.
Awesome.
So,
And where are you staying, local or?
We're in Beer, just down the road, and then we're up to near the finish of the next stage for tonight. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
How good is it? It's a bit hot though.
Amazing. First tour, so it's amazing.
Who's
Really
the cycling frother? Who's the
frother?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're like mild frother?
Yeah, absolutely.
Likes the kit. Loves the fashion. Loves the
Do
fashion.
you ride a bike?
I ride a bike sometimes.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Not well.
Did you, when you realised you saw me got out of the car, did you like, fuck, he's coming?
Oh shit! What do we say?
What do we say? Actually, one of our good mates got on your blog at the crit in Noosa.
Really?
So Barker, we've one-upped you
Yeah,
at the
one
Grand
up
Tour.
you, mate.
One up, man.
We've one-upped you.
You're going to have a quality segment in today's vlog.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Cheers to that.
Thanks
Cheers
very
to
much,
that.
mate. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Cheers.
We thought about waiting on the hill, but it's so hot out here that we're going to head to the finish and see if we can capture the finish. We're in the very unique scenario where we're sitting here, all of the media watching the race on the TV screen, but the riders are coming past through here. So awesome finish.
¿A dónde?
Se va a secar un poquito el sudor también. Y se va a mezclar con la toalla, quita el casco. Y bueno, el esfuerzo que ha realizado ha sido tremendo. Los gritos de admiración, Javier, que decía antes cuando saltó a la rueda de King Froome fueron tremendos por parte del público.
Y bueno, ha llegado a nosotros, es hacer el cambio de ritmo y esto es abierto.
I'm pretty devastated. You have Tom Sullivan on the mic saying, just think of it as a Wednesday night Hawthorn crit. I'm like, yeah, that's all right. And then 5 minutes later, my legs start hurting. I'm like, yeah, this is a Vuelta of Spana. It's not the Hawthorn crit that goes for 28 minutes. I mean, there's another 5-hour day. We've done over 30 hours now, 6 days. We've got one more day to go. So it's gonna be like a 35-hour week.
Yeah.
and I was in the break today, and then just really didn't have too much in the final climb. Like the heart rate stayed quite low. I was working quite hard, but I got dropped pretty early. But then Michael Woods and the GC guys only caught me in the last 500 metres of that climb. So Michael was just off the back, and I kind of tried to give an acceleration over the top to get him back there, but we were both just kind of off the back on the descent. And then I gave him another pull with about 1k to go and dropped him at about 500 to try and minimise time. But so it was kind of helpful that I was there in the end.
Absolutely.
Like save a few seconds here or there.
Yeah.
He locked it up on a descent, and I locked it up behind him too. So that was a bit sketchy, but.
And you kept it up right, all right.
Oh yeah, the amount of guys that lock up wheels in these races is incredible. But no one, a lot of the time nobody crashes. So you know the bike handling skills are just a little bit different at this level. Like
super steep climb. Was it super steep, or am I just thinking it was super steep?
I got a 32 tooth cassette on, and I was wishing I had a 35. So that's some sort of indication.
Way.
But I mean, I think that's what happens when your legs kind of give out too. So. I mean, we're talking about whether we wanted 30s or 32s last night. Everyone went for 32, and I think it was a good decision in the end.
Yeah.
So, anyway, Woodsy's off for doping control.
Yeah.
I can't imagine how that feels right now, going straight in for doping control after that stage. I mean, he'll be absolutely exhausted. I mean, he's riding great. He's got full support from the team, so I'll be interested to hear how it played out from behind. But we got a 2k climb to go, and then an 8k descent down to the bus.
Are you kidding?
And then a 1 hour transfer. So
it is definitely really, really hot. So all you try to do is just go back for bottles as much as you can, have some ice, you know, cool yourself down, water in your head, just make sure you're well hydrated. But you know, we weigh ourselves before and after every stage, and stages like this, I still lose 3 kilos of body liquid. You know, it's crazy. You can't drink that much.
Wout told me it was a really tough climb, and we'd looked at the climb and knew that this was a climb not to start too fast because it was really tough.
All right, legends, that is the finish of the race. Awesome race, really enjoyed that. Got a bit of the crowd coming up the hill, got a bit of the finish and a bit of an interview at the finish there. So wait, how mad's this car? Seriously. I'm not sure about the colour though, sort of a little bit like that about the colour. So what we're doing now is we're going down the hill. We're staying at the crew from Valo Holes have a villa here in Spain, and they've said, listen man, if you're going to be here, you're more than welcome to stay in our place for a little while. So we're going to go check it out. They've given it to us for free for a few days, and we can actually, because the racing is around this local area, we can actually stay there for 3 or 4 days. So mate, life's good. We're heading there now. It's true dedication. These people walking up and down the hill.
Suffering for the cause.
Suffering for cycling. Look at them all walking down the hill.